Hello and welcome to Gadget Joe. Today we take the time to present to you a truly breathtaking product that is in its final stages and needs your support to complete. I'm talking about a product that is not only revolutionary but most of all affordable too. I'm talking about a product known only as the Dune Case. The Dune Case is the brainchild of Alexander Gomez, the founder of the Dune Case project. Alexander wanted to design a case that not only is efficient and functional, but also stylish and visually stunning, and he certainly achieved that, as you can see here. The first thing that probably comes to mind right now is that you have seen this design before, and you can be forgiven for this thought. The design is very similar to that of other products on the market, however the design is different. The materials are indeed more premium, and most importantly, this product is simply a computer case rather than a computer itself. Alexander spent an entire 12 months with a legal team to ensure that no design issues would present themselves, and to guarantee that the product is also completely unique thanks to its revolutionary designs. To quote the design team's words, "Dune is not a fruit." So with that as your aside, let's take a moment to investigate and appreciate the product itself. The Dune Case is a computer case that is compact, much smaller than your average cases on the market, yet it utilises the given space inside to house the full system. Support for mini ITX components, motherboards and CPUs, and even space for any SFX power supply, and not one but two 2.5-inch HDD drives makes this a potential media and gaming powerhouse. The main selling point of the product, aside the obviously gorgeous appearance, is the unique design to maximise airflow amongst the components, and system with a system that draws in the airflow from the base and back out the top, with the integrated 140mm fan to keep everything running cool and efficiently. Cable management is a true delight for even the most OCD of enthusiasts by offering a unique door to store and manage the cables, which also renders airflow unaffected. You may be thinking to yourself now that the GPU doesn't have a place to go, or it would have to be a small, lesser performing module, and that is where another of the Dune's unique innovative designs comes into play. On one side of the case is a GPU door mount that has fittings to allow it to be fitted without any intrusions. The space for GPUs is generous, bearing in mind it is only suitable for mini ITX cards like the GTX 970 seen here, so no compromising gaming performance is found. The back of the case displays the I/O panel, which consists of 4 USB 3.0 ports, 2 HDMI ports, which are now HDMI 2.0 rather than 1.4 as mentioned in the image earlier, 2 display ports, headphone jack, audio out, Ethernet port and a power button, providing an adequate amount of connectivity. Yet another of the unique design points of the case comes back to the cooling of it, and that is not only the 140mm fan located at the top which pushes the air out from the case, but the PSU is fully utilised to aid in the cooling by the positioning of the unit to assist in drawing in air from the bottom and then pushing it up through the case towards a top mounted fan, allowing for maximum airflow and no additional cooling required. Designing the case was no easy task, and it took Alexander and 2 friends over 12 months and 4 prototypes to finally produce the final products that you see here. You can see the progress here from the first prototype made in January 2015, which featured a Silverstone 450W SFX, MSI GTX 780 gaming GPU, Intel i7-4770K, MSI ITX motherboard, 16GB of RAM and 500GB 2.5-inch Seagate HDD drive, which resulted in the need to add a fan to aid airflow and better cable management. Moving on to the second prototype in April 2015, they took the same principle and unit as the first one, but added the 140mm fan, and instantly an immediate and significant improvement in internal temps was noticed, yet the team was still unhappy with the way the product looked. So in June 2015, prototype 3 was produced, and the whole system gained a radical overhaul. The whole unit was made shorter and the internal structure was changed to add a GPU mount on a door, and the inside of a case was made to be very appealing, and the GTX 780 was replaced by a mini ITX GTX 970. Finally, in September 2015, the final prototype was produced and a new case and bottom was produced alongside the housing for the PSU that fully utilised the airflow. In October 2015, the final version was produced. Alexander and the team were finally happy with the end product and it is simply outstanding. The materials used got a very well deserved upgrade to a high grade aluminium with an electronic paint finish, creating this aesthetical masterpiece. The Dune Case really is a product that would look amazing in any environment and would be a huge compliment to any room. Now, going back to the start of the video when I mentioned that the product needs your support, we look into the reasoning behind this. The Dune Case is a product that has been produced to the highest quality and standards and is ready to be sold to the public worldwide. However, it needs to be funded to be put into mass manufacture. To aid in this and make the product a reality to buy, Alexander set up a Kickstarter page that you see here, with lots of information about the product, from the developmental stages to the final stages and any other information you could possibly need. The Kickstarter total to reach is for $130,000 and it is by no means unachievable. However, unlike some other Kickstarter funds, this one has a good purpose. At the end of the time, once the goal is hit, your donation, which you can select through on the drop down list seen here, will then turn into a final product. For you will receive your very own Dune Case and on the higher donations even a dedicated PSU too. This product is a product I believe in significantly myself. I feel that thanks to the amazing design of the case and the way the components are utilised to offer perfect cable management and airflow without obstructing the simply gorgeous look of a product without compromising on performance, is something the market needs right now. Yes, it looks like others on the market and yes, there is controversy. But in my opinion it is more versatile, much more customisable and also a vast amount cheaper without forfeiting on the looks and performance. So please take a few moments to visit the page, fire a few questions over to Alexander, who is incredibly responsive and fair with his replies with an open mind to criticism. If you, like me, want to see one of these products on your desk later this year, then please head over and get donating, and then share it amongst your friends and family to generate more interest, and together we can achieve the Kickstarter goal and make this product a reality. I would also like to take a few moments to appeal to the manufacturers of computer components or companies. If you happen to come across this product in this video, then please take into consideration that it is an empty case that could very easily be sold as an additional product to your product, offering an incremental sales proposition. The market for mini ITX components could really take advantage of a case such as this. Also, it could be very beneficial for sponsorship opportunities. So for now I will leave you with a short chance once again to fully appreciate the true beauty of the Dune Case, and please show your support for the company and get your product ordered now before demand is very high. My name is Joe, this is Gadget Joe, and until next time, goodbye.